So let's move on to our next topic. Well, this is actually kind of a follow-up to a video
Oh, I
that
like this comment. I read
yes.
this comment. Love it.
This is a follow-up to a video Dre and I did the other day about this whole Disneyland Forward City of Anaheim thing, right? And
Right.
in our video, we actually asked the audience, like, how many of these council members are up for re-election this year? Because that makes a difference in regards to Disney and their strategy, and why maybe they're waiting until 2023. Well, a friend of the channel, his name is Tyler. He goes by Wraith Kelso. He wrote in the comments this. Okay, you asked the audience, and I'm a politics junkie. Anaheim City Council appears to be 6 council members who are elected by districts, and the mayor is at large. The entire city votes. Council members Gloria May, District 2, Independent, Jose Moreno, District 3, Democrat, and Trevor O'Neill, Mayor Pro Tem, District 6, Republican, are all up for election this year, okay? And the mayor's seat is up this year anyway. So Harry Sidhu, resigning didn't affect that. Okay, Dre, I'm gonna start with you, man. We did this video the other day. Now we know who's up for whose seats are up for re-election. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, this is kind of very interesting, right? Because we were kind of wondering what would the outcome of the election be, following this timeline where Disneyland Forward might be put to the 2023 burner and not the 2022 burner, right? We were kind of like wondering what could the potential ramifications be, and Wraith Kelso, who's been a friend of the channel, even has been on the channel at various times for a number of years, comes in with the goods. He comes in with the receipts. So I just have to start out by thanking him sincerely for this. We were kind of wondering what this was, and sure enough, our viewers, who I always say are, a step above if you watch any of our shows, that includes Wizards as well. They came in with the goods. This is interesting. The name that sticks out here, and it's kind of the one that we kind of like, dialed in on, was Jose Moreno.
Get him out of there.
Yes. Yeah, there's a reason why, folks. Wizard had that comment right now. And he has been very, I don't want to say anti-business, but anti-business when it comes to certain investment in the Anaheim region. He was also the one that I believe forwarded the gate tax for Disney. He's been kind of a thorn in their side for quite a while now. And think about it. If you're coming up with this proposal that is Disneyland Forward, and you've got really basically one shot to do it, and he might be the deciding vote, is it better to go forward with that proposal within this electorate or with this makeup of the city council, or you wait for the next makeup of this incoming city council, especially with elections being in November? I don't know. I can kind of see Disney's point here where it's like, hey, if Jose's out, and by the way, Wraith also suggested that Jose Moreno is term limited this election cycle. So he can't, he will no longer be part of the city council no matter what happens in 2023.
The little shithead can get out of there.
Exactly. So I can kind of see their point. Wizard, go ahead.
Go ahead, Wizard.
My goodness, this guy I remember reading about this guy on Mice Chat, or the Mice Age, all the way back with the Eastern Gateway, and oppose.
Oh, really?
He's what we call here in urban planning talk a NIMBY, not in my backyard. That's block every development and block every project they try to do. I hate those guys. Those guys single-handedly, in housing speak, make housing go up because they block all this new housing projects. This guy is blocking new Disneyland development, which is blocking new tax dollars from Anaheim, and for no reason. I feel like he did the same reason that Newsom kept Disneyland closed, because he doesn't like Disney, because he's just a sad child. I don't know. But this guy, he may be for the people, but him and Unite Here Local 11 aren't for the people, because they block and hate everything. Even Unite Here, that union thing, even tries to block hotels here in Los Angeles. Like, Why would you try to do that if you're for the people, you union asshat?
Yeah, no, Ethan, well said, brother. Well said. Well said. No, yeah. I mean, Jose Moreno has been, like you fellas have said, a thorn in Disney's side for years, and it's almost like just blocking the block. Just it's like this, like almost like a vendetta for whatever reason. So anyone that replaces Moreno is really, you can't go anywhere but up, in my opinion. I mean,
already at rock bottom.
Right. It's kind of like when we had Mayor Tom Tate. I mean, anybody would have been better than him. And, so, hey, look, we got a more pro-Disney mayor with Harry Sadu. Now, there was other issues with him, though. That didn't work out so great, but to say the least. But I think with this, whoever replaces, I think, Jose Moreno, I think that it'll be a much... a huge improvement to what we had before, and I think it's smart on Disney to definitely wait until he's out of there. Wait till 2023 after the election, and then you have a way better chance of getting Disneyland Forward approved. So I think it's a good move. It's a smart move, and we'll see how it pans out.
It's an interesting kind of move too. I did not know that Jose Moreno was one of the council members who was most against the Eastern Gateway project. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Disney would take notes on that, right? They don't have short memories. They would remember something like that. And look, I think there was enough momentum following the shutdowns and subsequent reopenings that there was real momentum for a project like Disneyland Forward to get approved. But with the FBI thing and so forth kind of stalling them a little bit, I think Disney is hedging its bets, saying, okay, we really want this to be approved, but with this kind of atmosphere that could create steam for people like Moreno to vote down this project. Do we wait? Have those people leave, new election cycle, right on the docket for the beginning of 2023, and really place our bets there. And it looks like that is what they're doing. And to be honest,
it's not even that far away. It's only like 2 months, November, and then three or four till the new year. You're not like you have to wait that long anyway.
Exactly. It sounds like they know what they're doing, because that was the one thing that I was kind of questioning, and maybe my questions were, I didn't quite know enough to understand what was really going on here, and it looks like we may have cracked this case for sure.
Yeah, and I want to give just another shout out to Tyler. He goes by Wraith Kelso. He's on Twitter, which is at Wraith Kelso. You can see it right there on the screen. Follow him on Twitter. He is phenomenal. He is a friend of the channel, and like Dre said, he's actually been on the channel before. He's a big theme park guy. He loves Marvel and Star Wars. Really, really fun dude, and you definitely give him a follow on the Twitters.